Well, we are expecting frost freeze warnings with rain coming up here in the foothills of North Carolina, and that is never a good combination. So we are going to get our chickens ready. You can hear them back there. Get our chicken coops ready for the winter. Plus, we're going to go check on our pigs, make sure that they are ready to go. But when you have livestock, you want to keep them that way, and we don't want anybody to turn into dead stock. Man, I love this time of year. Trees are turning, the leaves are falling, nice crisp mornings. So let's get started for today. Landon's cleaning out the brooder building, which we use to store all the feed and everything. Want to make sure as it's getting colder that we don't add any enticing treats to the critters outside, the mice or anything. We want to keep this nice as clean as we can. And we got a big old ruckus over here with our newest egg layers and roosters. So if anybody in the western North Carolina area would like a rooster, we've got about 4 of them. We've already given one away, and they look just like Buzz. It's crazy. They're getting bigger. Like that one right there, he looks like his daddy. And these are all, yeah, it's right. These are all eggs that we hatched, which is kind of cool, but we definitely didn't want more roosters. And so they're free if you want them. That's a good one, buddy. I don't see anything. Okay, there you go. And these are the leftover pieces when we built it. We save them each year. They go on to block the wind and the rain, but also leaves us some ventilation into the chickshaw. So we're going to put these on today. All right, so in the chickshaw, we have this back little window that comes down. We never really used it just because of how the chickshaw was built. The plans have for the nesting box to be outside, and they would always get wet, so we didn't want them to be up against this back window. So we've had to move things around a little bit from some previous videos. See the holes?
Yeah, it goes higher.
So when we cut this out, we really just cut it, the exact dimensions of it, saved it, and now it goes over as our winter protection.
At a glance, it's hard to tell.
Play nice over there. But they still respect him.
Yeah.
But there will come a day where they decide to challenge him. And while we're out here, talk about chickens. They are very resilient. You see a lot of people that have heat lamps and things like that in their chicken coops. Now, if you're in a severely cold climate, you may need something like that, but chickens really just need a block from the wind and the rain if you keep them dry and out of the wind, but they've got to have ventilation. So these can't be airtight. You want to have some air circulating. You want to have a little bit of gaps, and then the condensation builds up, and that's where they develop breathing issues, and it's just not healthy for them. I think there's a chicken in there laying an egg. So you want it to block the wind, you want it to block the rain, but you don't want to block the air circulating. I guess we could label them next year when we take them off.
It just doesn't do the whole thing.
Yeah, and then one overlaps.
Yeah.
Well, that is a hawk. And nobody seems to be alarmed. Maybe because we're out here.
And it was like far enough off.
Leaves are really pretty. Favorite time of the year.
I have to line up. I don't know exactly. Well, it looks like.
Yeah. That's on the inside.
Right.
So that one goes.
That's this. Right. Like that.
There you go. That'll work. Hey.
And then Buzz goes and gets them. He's like, you can't have it.
Well, he's trying.
So those line up like that. That goes.
Got some curious ladies coming to check you out. And there you go. The chick shawl is weatherproof. You guys can see a little bit of gaps, and you want that so you get your air circulating and your ventilation, or at least a block from the wind and the rain. All right, keeping the chickens healthy and happy, especially when it starts getting colder. They don't lay as much, so you definitely need to increase your protein. Make sure they're getting lots of grit and calcium and those things, but also still plenty of water, but they won't lay as much as it gets into winter. And just a quick shout out for anybody that has a chicken coop. We love the Run.Chicken automatic door, especially when it gets cold in the wintertime. You don't have to run out here. Just need to check the batteries, which we'll probably do in the wintertime. But love that. Plus our Stark Line fence. We have solar edition, but we've extended the run out here, doubled it up since the chicken processing season is finished. And that's our little egg layers over there in their chicken tractor. And there they are. They're just not quite big enough to join the flock, but they're getting bigger too. Future egg layers and maybe another rooster. Yep, I see green. There he is. There's little Buzz. All right. Next project on our to-do list to get ready for winter is we've got to change out some of our chicken netting poles. We bought this original netting in 2020. It's been great. Just over time, the poles break from stepping over them, and they just need some repairs. But we like to fix that before we store the netting for the winter. Make sure next year when we pull it out, it's all ready to go. And if your guys are interested in getting some chicken netting, we go through Stark Line. We've got an affiliate link down below. You get you 10% off of all your orders. Check them out at starkline.com, and I'll also leave that in the description below. And some of you may be wondering what all this mess is. This is a compost pile. So it's been sitting here since we moved in and put it over here. We just let the chickens have fun. They're making dust baths out of it and scratching around, getting all the bugs, but we're letting them till it all up and really making a mess. But this was a compost pile, and once they're done in this spot and we move them, we'll take all that left over and put it back into a compost bin.
So here what we do is take this off.
So you clip that bottom piece.
Yeah, because it won't come off very easily.
Gotcha.
And then that's trash.
I gotcha.
And then I like to get the new pole
In the same spot and
kinda,
thread
yeah,
it in.
Yeah.
All right.
At least
So
somewhat.
is this right? Yep, right here.
how much wider it is.
Yeah. All right, I got that.
Okay, and then this we'll have to put down on the ground again, and the little
Black part.
here we go. Yeah. So you feed it in the top, kind of push towards me a little bit.
Yep. Flossing.
Yep. Exactly. There we go.
All right.
And then I have to just kind of cut this one out because it won't
open up wide enough.
Right. It's wider at the bottom than it is the top, and it just has to.
So Starkline, if you watch these videos, this would be really good if you need to replace it. It just doesn't make it user friendly. But other than that, it's great.
Yep. And then now that one should be off.
Oh, one down. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so pull that one, add it to the pile. There we go. And if you ever want to test your marriage, get some chicken netting. You'll definitely find out how strong your bond is.
Ta-da.
All right, that one's done.
Like that one, like there's one that's really,
yeah,
it won't squeeze.
A Christmas tree.
It is like a Christmas tree.
So that's good.
Yeah. I think last time we just had it in the.
All right, chicken netting stored for the winter. Chick shawl prepared. Now we're going to go down to the pigs. And another project we're doing is cleaning out the brooders now that they are all finished. Plus, we were trying to nurse one back to health. She was an older one. She ended up passing away, and so we used the brooder for her. And Landon's cleaning that out because we don't want to give the mice any place to get nesting or to find a home this winter. Pigs, on the other hand, really just need somewhere they can lay down in case it gets nice and rainy. Fresh bedding. Most of the time they just sleep outside on the grass, but I always like to give them somewhere they can go just in case it is raining and it's really cold and they just want a dry, warm place to sleep. I'm going to give our girls a little snack just so I can get in there and show you their pig house. This has been a project of ours for a while. The pigs are helping clear it out. You see their little path right here. This used to be an old goat weaning area. Landon was starting to clear this out, and it's just a great little place. You can see where they've made their little beds. But it keeps them dry. Lots of hay, nice and thick. But really cool old barn. Super excited that they are able to utilize it. And look at the progress they made down here. Hey! Oh, you want some rubbins? Hey, you want some rubbins? All right, there you go. Yeah. They just want to get some lovin's. There you go. Back to their snacks. They're like big dogs. Cute. But nothing real fancy for them. Just some shelter, nice bedding, and plenty of space to move around so they're not right on top of each other. But pretty easy for the pigs. They're getting big. About 2 months or less, they'll be going to the processor. Have some fresh pork. Looking forward to that. Definitely going to miss them. They're fun. Pigs are always fun. Our comfrey is looking pretty good. That's coming in really nice. Maybe I should cut that, give that to the pigs too. Hey guys, that's going to wrap things up here at Flat Gap Farm. We've got our animals ready for this cold spell that's coming with lots of rain. We appreciate you guys tuning in today. We'll see you on the next video.